There you go.
Hi everybody, it's Dorothy Kilty, and once again I'm sharing some things I'm doing for the Christmas in July 2023 collaboration. That's hashtag Crafty Christmas in July 2023. This is brought to you by, once again, order Terry at Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group and Lisa at Paper Lace and Bling Facebook group. Lisa also gave us a gorgeous goodie bag to use, and you'll see me using some of her laces and goodies throughout these videos. The papers that I'm using are either are from Kyung Shotwell, Wonders by Wink Etsy shop, and we're using the Vintage Christmas Day. We also have the Denise Marvitt Blue Christmas papers, and her Etsy shop is DM Designs USA. And Natalie Heine of Line Dot Arrow gave us a Christmas to Remember. Her Etsy shop is Line Dot Arrow. So please check out those beautiful papers. I also want to tell you about some giveaways. First of all, if you go to Paper Lace and Bling Etsy shop, Lisa will give you a free yard of lace to people who follow her shop and buy $15 worth of product before shipping and taxes. And by the way, she also has free shipping on orders over $35. Please mention Dorothy sent me, or I heard it from at DA Kilty, and I might win something too. Plus, you can enter the Sweet Pea Papers hashtag Crafty Christmas in July 2023 giveaway from July 1st to July 31st with the drawing on August 1st. You can enter on Lisa's Sweet Pea Papers, not Lisa's, Terry's YouTube videos. You can enter in Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group. You can see the July 1st video for details and prizes, and just use that hashtag Crafty Christmas in July giveaway. I also want to tell you that down below this video, there are a list of all the collaborators. Please check out their videos. There's just been some gorgeous, gorgeous things happening. Now, what I want to share with you today is a way to do hidden paper clips. And there are several videos out there on how to do this and do it exact instructions. I'm just going to give you just a little quickie little instructions here. So these are hidden paper clips. So you're using a full-size piece of paper, like 8.5 by 11, and the way I do it is I take my paper clip and I fold it in the size to cover the paper clip, okay? And then I'm going back and forth to get the folds for all of them. Then you're going to take the paper clip and you're going to move it over to this one. And as you can see here, I could put 4 or 5 paper clips across here to make 4 of them all at once. Once you get that done, you're going to you'll cut it off here. Let me show you. So you'll cut it off like this, and then you're going to fold this over and glue it. Now, sometimes I have bigger or smaller things sticking up, but what I'm doing with this is I'm folding it. I don't know if you can see this. I hope you can see this. It's about a 1/2 inch above where this is. What this means is that I have, when this is clipped onto my page, like this, you can't see the paper clip. You have the designs on both sides, but I've got a tab sticking out from the sides of it. So you're gonna take this and you're gonna glue down all over here and glue down here so that you've got this So your paper clip is hidden in between these two sheets. And then you'll decorate them. Okay? So I have some ready here to go so I can show you. So for this one, this is one of the Denise Marvet's Blue Christmas things. So these can either go at the top of the page like this, or they could go sideways like this on the page. And you can decorate both sides. So this one I'm going to, because it's kind of on the long side, I'm going to put it like this, and so it'll stick off from the top of the video, and it does not have to be cut exactly to size. Okay, it's okay if it sticks out a little bit like that. So here we're going to take this and glue it down. I'm going to put glue on here, on the hidden paper clip. I'll see if I can find one of the videos that give good directions for this. Like I said, I don't follow them directly, exactly. It's close, but I have found that this way works for me, so that's the way I use it. And then I'm going to add this piece of lace to the bottom. I'm going to cut this out here. Okay, so we'll put this right over the bottom here. And it'll hang down a little bit. This lace is from Lisa's Paper Lace and Bling shop. This is some of the gorgeous lace that she sent us. And doesn't that make a nice edging on this? Okay? Now you can also, because, you know, this is going on both sides of the page, you can also decorate the back. So if we take this, let me find another piece. I've got some pieces over here that I cut. Let's take one of these and put it. Now again, it's going to be going across the top of the page, so we want it to be up and down that way. So these are little pockets and things, real small ones. So I'm going to just cut this off here. Even it out because I cut really crooked. Okay, and so now we can put this here. And I'm gonna glue it up here like this. Let me ink it first, ink the edges first. This is the Blue Christmas papers, and I love it. I really do. So once again, we'll glue on here. Now you want to be very careful that you don't glue these two together, because remember, you want this to go over the page. So you don't want this back one to be glued to the front one here. Okay? And then I did something kind of crazy. I was looking for cardstock, and I reached in and grabbed some cardstock and printed some things on, and it turns out that it was pages of cardstock to make business cards on. So you can see this is an example. This would be the size of the card, and of course I lost some of it. But I think if I glue them straight onto a backing, these are still going to be usable, so I saved them. But this little piece, this little Merry Christmas part of it, was onto the next card down, and I think it makes just a cute little edge here. You can still see the lace from the other side, so I don't really need to put more lace here. You could if you wanted, but I think just putting that down like that is going to make a cute side. So again, the way this is going to go over the page, it's a hidden paper clip, and the way it goes over the page is to slide over like this, and now you've got this top sticking out for a tab. I'm making 4 of these because I thought it'd be kind of neat to have these be one for each week in the Advent Calendar Journal, just as a way of flipping through it faster if you want to. So that's what I'm doing. The next one is here. And again, this is one of those business cards, but as long as I glue it down, I think it's going to be fine. This one I'm going to glue this way so that it goes in from the side like this. Okay, so I've got this on this side, and this, again, one of those business cards, but I think it'll be fine. As long as I glue down this top part to hold it secure. Okay, so I'm going to put the glue on here. This is where the last piece of paper came over and was glued down, and you know, we can just cover up the seam. You could also glue just the sides of that down and make it a little little tuck or pocket, and that would be cute too. So on the back of it, we're going to have this, the figgy pudding. So these were cut the same size, and I inked the edges of them. Again, making sure that I don't get it onto the other paper, so I'm gluing them together. Okay, so now this is going to go into the side this way. Now, what I thought would be really cute is to add dangles for these. So I'm going to take my crocodile, and I'm going to cut a hole in this tab here so that it'll hang down from the side. Okay, so let's go right here. Okay, this is the folded over part. This is where you go in from the side, so I'm not going to be holding things together there. Okay, and we'll go ahead and put the hole reinforcement here, and I'm going to come in, put this top part that comes down through here, and then push it. Okay, now one of the very easiest ways to make a dangle is to just use a bulb clip and just kind of stack things up on it. So here's an example of one that I made. All I did was open the bulb clip. I put a little leftover piece of this lace that I got from Lisa and from this red and white fabric, and this is one of the buttons I got from Lisa. So just by doing that, I have a cute little dangle. We can hook it here, okay, and that'll dangle from both sides. So that's one easy way to make a dangle from your tabs at the side. And let me show you how this is going to look in the journal. So if we go right here, there we go. So now it's going to stick out from the journal, and you can see the dangle coming down. Now you could have made this fold over less than the 1/2 inch that I did. You can see where it is, 1/2 inch or so. Actually, how big is it? Just over a 1/2 inch. If you wanted to. This one here, let's show you this one on a page. So we'll go forward a page, and we'll take this. It should be all glued down tight and everything, but just to make sure, I'm going to be a little gentle here. Okay, and now that's going to stick up from the top of the journal along with this tag. So I think that's kind of cute to see. So I have 2 more of those that I'm going to make, but I'm not going to do them on camera. But I do want to show you a way to just use a piece of old jewelry to make a dangle. So I've got a couple pieces here that I took off jewelry. And so again, using the bulb pin, all you have to do is just take them apart and slip them on, and you have a cute little dangle again. So there's really easy ways. I've done videos before of making dangles using old jewelry, and so you can check those out as well. Now, the other thing that I like to do in my journals is to have a pen holder. So once again, I like to use, this is a circle that was taken off a ribbon when I used up all the ribbon. This is a round coaster from a restaurant where they give to you to use, and especially if they're starting to get a little worn, I'll grab them. Sometimes I ask the waitress if I can have them. Now, the back of this was pretty worn. Oh, let's go ahead and take this off. So I wanted something just to cover it up. So I use, these are also paper coasters. I'm not even sure where I got these. But you can take them apart and have just one layer of these to use, okay? And it's not very thick, it's just tissue paper, but it does serve to kind of disguise whatever the writing and things are on there. Now, before I continue with this, I want to show you the way I make the holder. So this is, again, the hidden paper clip. Made the same way, except that my paper was a little short to go all the way around. So I just went ahead and used it like that. Now, this back side has already been glued down. I'm going to show you how I'm going to go ahead and glue down this side. I put a lot of glue here because you've got sort of a thick piece of wire with the paper clip here. So I'm putting quite a bit of glue on, and then I'm going to hold this down. Now, this will slip on, but we also need a pen holder. Now, this piece of elastic, this is about a little more than quarter inch elastic, maybe 3/8, and it was cut about 4 inches long. But what I did, I measured it to make sure it would go around my pen, so that my pen would go in here. And then you're going to glue it here. I'm going to glue it. It doesn't have to be glued, you know, right to the middle, although it can be. So I put the elastic down here, and then once again, I'm going to put more elastic on this, or no, more elastic, not more elastic. More glue here. I really want this to stay. Okay, so now you've got this, and it'll clip onto the page. What I like about this, using a paper clip for a hidden paper clip, is that you can move it through the book. So this can mark your place where you're actually writing or journaling or whatever. And then it can be moved every day to the next spot. Now, I'm going to take this tissue paper, so we're just building up some layers here, and I'm going to glue it on this circle. Okay, you can see that it has kind of a nice little texture to it, which I like. Maybe you can't see, but there is a texture here. It's, for the most part, not going to show, but it's pretty. And then this is from the lace that came from Lisa's Paper Lace and Bling. And I just cut a circle out of it. It's not an exact circle. I just kind of cut around this shape. Can you see the shape here? The flower here. So I wanted that. And So I'm going to put this on here. Now, as I build up the layers, you can see you can see a little bit of color here, which I think is fine. It's green, but if you wanted to get rid of that, you would just need to put more layers on it. Okay, so now this time I'm going to put the glue on the lace because I want to put it on the thickest parts of the lace here, and then also run a bead around the edge. Like I said, it's not exactly a circle. The flower isn't exactly a circle, and I just used that as my guide when I was cutting. So now let's put this right here.
Hello?
Okay?
Yeah. Let me get out of the room here for a second.
Okay, and then we're gonna put, I just cut this, this is one of the little pieces from the Wonders by Wink Vintage Christmas Day piece, I think. It was printed on cardstock. So I'm just gonna put it on this. You could put it right in the center. You can offset it a little bit. I think I'm gonna offset it a little bit to show this flower. Okay, and now we're going to glue it on. And when we glue it on, we want it to be so that the pen holder sticks out from the side. Okay, so we're going to, more glue again. This part of this glue that I put it up here is just about dry. So we'll go ahead and add some more. And then, which way does it go? We want to make sure that it's right. Okay, there we go. Now, on this side, this is the back side, and it's also going to show on the page. So we want to put a little bit of a decoration on that as well. Again, these are those printed on business cards, so it's really just becomes a piece of cardstock that I can use for backup. Okay, I'm gonna do it this way. Okay, so let's glue this on, going around the edges. So this is the way it goes. I can round this a little bit so it doesn't show through, although once you put it on, it's not going to show through anyway. It'll be on the other side of the page. Let's just go ahead and round both those corners. Okay, and now we have these little sayings. Our hearts grow tender with childhood memories and love of kindred, and we are better throughout the year for having in spirit become a child again at Christmas. This is from quote from Laura Ingalls Wilder. So I'm going to put that on here. This was also printed on one of the business cardstock. So I want to make sure that the edge that is folded or, doesn't come off. Hold on, I went a little too far. Let me just take some of that off. There we go. Okay, so now here's the pen. Here's my book. Here's the page it's going to slide on. This, I apparently picked a paper clip that was a little bit bent. I knew it was sticking up a little bit, but I kind of ignored it, and I shouldn't have done that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just take a couple clips and put it together and let it kind of dry and work its way together before I use it. I think it'll be fine. If not, I'll take it apart and do another one. Okay, so that's today's video. This could be attached to this, or I'm probably going to use it to attach it to the other one. There's all kinds of dangles that you can make that look really cute. And again, using the bulb clips, super simple and easy and straightforward to do something really adorable. Okay, so I want to say once again, please check out the other collaborators and their videos. There's a lot of fun things that can be done, and a lot of gorgeous designs and ideas, and I recommend that you check them all out and have fun with it. Okay, thanks very much. This is Dorothy. Look at the comments below for all the names of the collaborators, and we appreciate. Please like, subscribe, and comment on the videos. Thank you.